Peace, peace, peace. Yeah, it's a beautiful night. Just left the gym. Got some good workouts in. Got some shoulder presses in. Some stretching, some capoeira. Yeah, man. I got a beautiful goddess friend who's helped me, who's giving me some hip opening. Shout out to the Black Goddess Yogi. You know who you are. We love you. We love you. We love you. Truth, power, and infinite love. Yeah, she put me on this hip opening, and I already knew a few techniques, but I get a little lazy. I ain't gonna lie. I don't say lazy about stretching, just a little bit more excited about movement until I find out that my muscles are tight and I ain't moving the way I wanted to move or can move. And I'm like, oh yeah, I do need to stretch. And then like your homie is like a master stretcher, a master yogi. I'm like, yo, I need to pay attention. I need to get on my ding real quick before I get called out. So namaste. I'm jumping on my Dean ASAP Rocky before I get called out. I was working on the hip opener stretching technique that she was reminding me of, and no, this was a genuine teaching lesson because I had not known of that technique to stretch my hips previous, so it wasn't a reminder at all. But I'm grateful for it because after just that little bit of stretching today, I felt like I got greased up. My oils and my hip got oiled up and greased up a little bit. Started being able to move them kicks and move around a little bit more. And you find the beauty in stretching. You remember that stretching is also a martial art. It's a pivotal and one of the most important martial arts, if not like, I'll leave it there. So there's that. What else? Hey, man, look, listen. All you narcissistic personality disorder, energy vampires. I know you might get a lot of empathic beings like myself and a few others who fuck with you, who might be around you, who help you and keep a degree of civility in order to help you come to a degree of healing and understanding for yourself without us jumping off the plank and delving into your own chaos. Even if that's what you want from us, you might find out that you may not be successful in doing that despite us coming around and still being kind and lenient towards you and whatever ailments you may face, and sharing your pain and your energy and offering you good, peaceful energy in exchange. However, that's not for abuse, and the idea that kindness to be taken for weakness from everyone has to stop because you're trying to ruin people, right? Someone's being really kind to you in this mean world, and you show them a degree of unappreciative actions or some chaotic craziness, and you're doing that just to stress them out, so they show and respond with frustration or irritation, and then you use that to discredit them. And that's like high school. That's not very intelligent at all. And for those of you who think that's intelligent or honorable in any shape, form, or fashion, you probably lead chaotic lives and destructive ones, to say the very least. And for what? For what? A lot of people. If you have people, loved ones, people who love you, who risk their lives and the things that they've obtained to help you and to be there for you, why would you push them away? Not many people have that in this world, so why would you push those kind of people away? That's silly to me, and it makes me think those are the kind of people who don't really struggle. They just make every little thing they go through some extreme victimization, so they can pull on the emotional strings of people, because that's the only technique and that's all that they have to their personality to offer someone in relatability. So you can't even have a relationship with these people at all. And it's unfortunate because these are beautiful, beautiful people. And sometimes they're just knocked out and there's nothing you can do. Or they've been abused by extreme narcissists and now they're suffering from brain damage and they can't critically think the way they think they're critically thinking. So they might sound and say stupid shit to you and think that they're saying things that's relevant, but it's not. If you have a problem and a reoccurring problem in your life, then it's obvious that you are avoiding the solution for whatever reason that may be. If everyone around you keeps pointing and adding and saying the same thing, if you meet somebody new and they discover what problems you're going through and they say the same thing the last 300 people said about your problem, it's a good time. It's a good time to at the very least consider maybe How about this? Maybe they're not right, but maybe there's something you should look at. How about that? Maybe you should look at and consider changing. Consider changing, not just look at, acknowledge that you're in a state of victimization and bullshit, but change it, like no longer be in that by the end of the week. And this is where a lot of fathers are missing from households, and you can tell because you have a lot of I don't know what's going on tonight, but it's going on. It's going down. I ain't following none. So yeah, you got things like that that's going on in this world. And with these people, it's unfortunate that all you can do is cut connections, because they're gonna try to kind of stress you out until you act irate or out of your character. And then when you act out of your character, they're gonna say, see, that was always you. You weren't a really good person. When in fact, they were rotten pieces of shit. So unfortunately, you can't do nothing with these people, unfortunately, because their degree of manipulation is made to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? It's just not good. It's technically one of the many evils we have on this planet. And unfortunately, it's not even a good one. It's just stupid. And if you find an adult doing this, then really all you can do is pray for them, you know? That's really all you can do. You got to separate yourself from these people and then just pray for them, because trying to make sense to them about whatever, they don't even listen to alternative perspectives. They just believe in the crazy shit that they go through and keep going through it and try to pull everyone down with their bullshit. And nah, we're not doing that. I'm sorry. Love does not mean abuse. And I'm going to say that again. Love and abuse is not the same thing. Love is not abuse. Love is not abuse. Love is not abuse. So all y'all who are getting abused, you are not in a loving relationship. I apologize that you think so, but the way you think is at fault. There is a faulty mechanism in the way you're thinking. If you're thinking that the abusive situation you're in is love, it is not. If you're with a psycho that's a narcissistic, or someone that's not even a narcissist, maybe you got someone that's a drug addict, maybe they're on meth, maybe they're on alcohol, maybe they're on whatever, and they choose that before they choose the responsibilities that are cohesive in maintaining a healthy relationship with you, and you don't do anything about that but take it out on the rest of the world, then you're really no different from that person. You too become an abuser. That person has also ruined your character, and furthermore, they could be very well ruining your brain as your mental faculties deteriorate in maintaining the degree of stupid it takes to stay situated in an abusive situation. Like it'll make anyone go crazy and stupid. So yeah, before you get any one of these dumb little girls get you locked up behind slapping one of their little punk ass dudes, or whatever the situation, ladies, if you get into a situation and you got a dude who's sleeping around and doing all sorts of fucked up shit to you, go on, let him. You got the strength to let him go. I promise you. Just believe in yourself. Use all the self-help books in the world. If you're in a situation, whether it's a female to female to male to whatever it is, and it's abusive and you feel like shit throughout the day after you interact with this person, cut that shit out. You can only give people but so many chances, you know? And I know we're not Jesus. Jesus could give you infinite amounts of chances because Jesus was Jesus. You could be nice to people, but you can't play crazy, where you giving people 1,000 chances and they purposely like, yeah, this person, they believe in Jesus, so screw them over, fuck them over 1,000 times and they'll just forgive you. Nah, it's not like that. I'm not like that. How about that? Like, I come from a certain bottom that's so serious that when you see people like us, if we even say the name Jesus or that's what we doing, we're dead serious. We came out of something that's Yeah, we seen death. We know God exists, spirits exist, and we own it like that. And then if you just a regular person who wants to develop a healthy lifestyle, even with your fuckery and the small shit you do, because like I said earlier, no one's really perfect. We all got some kind of bullshit in us. But with your bullshit, if you can't maintain that, if you're using that bullshit to just project and fucking everyone else's life up behind you by making them subjugate everyone to listen to your bullshit only, your perspective of bullshit only, but never listen to them and whatever they offer as far as solutions. But then at the same time spin right back around and ask them for some money. Man, listen, man, you're part of the problem. You might as well be on drugs. You heard? You might as well be cracked out. You might as well, because that's what it sounds like. And you can't expect good people to stick around like that. If you're a good person, man, look, you just gotta take the bullshit on the chin and keep it pushing.